From the 1st of January 2014, new waste regulations come into effect. All Scottish businesses, no matter how small, will need to separate these key recyclables: plastic, metal, glass, paper, card, and most food businesses will need to separate food waste.
I myself started here 23 years ago, and before it was a family business for about 28 years. It's a family business. It's myself and my wife. My children, they're studying, but they come in part-time, and we have 8 staff. There are 2 housing areas here. There's one, a council estate, which we are in, and next to us is a private housing estate. So we have a mix of both. Before, we were mainly concentrating on alcohol and groceries, general convenience, but we branched out to the chill, the fresh, and also the food to go. Originally, we threw everything in a dump bin. Then that was uplifted twice a week, and we ended up using 3 1200 litre bins. A few years ago, we started sitting down and working out exactly what we wanted to do, because we were wasting too much, and also the waste was just getting transferred to a dump site rather than recycled. So we started looking into the recycling side of it. We used contractors for the general waste, so we used, like I said before, 3 dump bins. Then we cut it back to 1 once a week. And the contractor, the other side, the cardboard and the plastic, we take it to the local cash and carry booker, because they have a recycling programme, and all our cardboard gets taken daily to booker, and our plastics get separated, coloured plastics and the clear plastics, and they get taken to the cash and carry as well. We're very lucky. Before, we had a high volume food waste because of it's a busy store. For sales, you're expecting at least 1% of waste to be food. So it was quite a few £100 it used to work out to. Then what we started doing was having a closer look at the food waste and see what we can do about it. Then we started looking into things like our bake-off oven. See, the breads, you only sell them for a day, then you clear them out, or well, in our case we sell them for the day, then reduce them for the next day. But we also do is with the baguettes, is we went into making pizza baguettes with the baguettes, so that there wasn't any wastage at all. Then it's still fresh. There's nothing wrong with it. There's not anything at all wrong with it, but it clears it so that we've got fresher stock lying there. So it's a win-win situation for us. Anybody in business would say that the first thing you look at is the bottom line. You look to cut your expenses and try and make a profit margin. And with the recycling, we've saved a lot of money. With the different ideas we've used, we've saved a hell of a lot of money just now. Our staff have online training, and also we do reward them as well. So they've been really good when it comes to training, and they're really forward thinking as well, especially for waste. Well, I was lucky enough to go to a couple of trade shows, and that's when I found out about the new regulations. And what we thought was start early and have everything in place so that we don't need to leave everything last minute. And also we wanted the staff to understand what we were expecting of them, and we didn't explain the regulations to the staff. We just explained to them what our shop policy is going to be, and we done it through that way rather than to tell them about regulations and confuse the issue. It's not one thing that saved us £500 a month. It was a group of things, but with the outlay we put in, we're still saving £500 a month, so that would work out to £6,000. And it was fairly simple. It was, see, once you read the regulation, then you do your own action plan. Then it's all natural then. The simplest one is water. We put the settings down in the cistern in the toilet, and instead of using, say, 100% of the tank, we're just using 80%. So it's a 20% saving, and it does the same job, but it saves us money, and it also saves the water usage. The lighting, we've done 2 things. One, we're testing LED lighting, and the second thing we're doing just now is we put timers, and all the lightings on timers, our refrigeration's on timers as well, and our refrigeration has all got LED lighting as well.
We can save you money with free specialist advice and support on energy, water, raw materials and waste, and get you regs ready.